What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Check it out. Basketball Live with Louis and D. My man will be here in a minute, but right now you just got me. Yup, dropping some bars on you. But check it out, though. We got the Philadelphia 76ers. That's right, Joel Embid, Ben Simmons, against the Orlando Magic, Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis. Let's get it. So, guys, remember the first game of this that they had this season, the Orlando Magic beat those guys pretty bad. But the 76ers has gotten their stuff together. They've they're on a 3-game winning streak and they coming to see if they can make it 4 and also avenge that loss that they took to the Orlando Magic earlier this season. Now, you got a lot of guys that weren't there that's back now, and a lot of Philly players that have stepped it up on the defense. So they get ready to have this tip-off soon. But, for everybody who comes in, I'm not sure if Louis will be back or not, what time he'll come in. But I put the link in the chat. And until Louis comes in, I'm going to have a special guest. You guys can come up here and join me for commentary. But when Louis comes, if he comes in, then of course you have to leave this Basketball Live with Louis and D. All right, guys, so we got tip off and B gets it pretty, fairly easily. So here we go. So Ben Simmons with the ball on the wing. Passes it in to Joel Embid. Joel Embid tops it to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons puts up the hook, but he's short. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So the Sixers turn the ball over. Just got a call from my daughter, my lovely daughter. All right, so Markelle Fultz will bring the ball down for Orlando Magic. And Markelle Fultz stops and pops a 3. And he drains it. So the Orlando Magic takes a quick lead, 3-0 on Philadelphia 76ers. And make sure you guys hit that like for me when you step up in the building. And we're going to enjoy some live basketball here. So, both teams have their guys in order. The Sixers, again, they're playing well, and I'm pretty sure they're looking to avenge that terrible loss they took to Dallas earlier. But Luka's back, which is huge for Dallas because, he was gone with an ankle injury. And, the way Luka Doncic has been playing, that's a huge loss. You can't lose a guy like Luka Doncic and then, still think that you're going to perform well. But, he's back. He's back in action now. And the 76ers, they've been playing really, really well. And I'll tell you one thing, with Markelle Fultz starting off this game, hitting the 3-pointer like that, that's good news for the Philadelphia 76ers because Markelle Fultz he's been having little issues with his jump shot ever since he had that shoulder injury. So, we're looking for big things from this guy. He had a lot of expectations coming into the to the league, and I would say he's somewhat disappointed, but he's a young guy. Got to give these guys some time to get adjusted to the league. He's still a rookie, so we'll see what goes here. Jordan, what's up, Jordan? Appreciate you, man. Got a little basketball action here. Dallas Mavericks against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hope we have one of these good games like we've been having, none of these blowout games. Of course, I love basketball, so, whether it's a blowout game or not, I just love to watch these games and join you guys with some live commentary. Right now, I'm having a little issue with my stream here. But we'll try it on my phone. See what we do there. Just until I could get this thing going on. Let's see here. See if I can get some live action here, but appreciate you coming through, my man. Hit that like for me if you don't mind. All right, so here we go. Live action. All right, so Tobias Harris brings the ball down. Passes it over to Richardson. Richardson back to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris drives the lane, turnaround jumper, and that's off. Rebounded by Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon will bring the ball across court. Aaron Gordon dribbles around the screen, passes it off to Markelle Fultz for a second three-pointer, but he just misses that one, and Joel Embid will snatch down the rebound. Ben Simmons back to Joel Embid. Joel Embid hesitates on the three-pointer from the top. He's directing traffic now. Passes it over to Davis. Davis back to Embid. Embid with the jumper, short jumper, and drains it. So it's a 9-6 lead. 3 points up by Philadelphia 76ers. 7 minutes, 33 seconds left in the quarter. So Fournier with the ball at the top of the key. Passes it down to Vujicic. Fournier with the short jumper, and he drains it. 1 point lead. Orlando Magic down by 1. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Ben Simmons has the ball at the top of the key, gives it off to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris dribbles around the screen, back to Embiid. Embiid fakes the three, drives in the lane, kicks it back out up top to Tobias Harris. But we have a foul, guys. Joel Embid, they just showed the replay. Nice jab step and fake to get that shot off. So Joel Embid will take a break. So they call a timeout, and we're going into commercial. So while we're in commercial, Jordan says, Al Horford won titles at the University of Florida, so naturally I keep an eye on him. Oh, yeah. And he's been doing great, man, on the defensive end. He hasn't really been as effective as last season on the offensive side, but it's also all the intangibles that, Al Horford's always been solid. The rebounding, the defense, getting his hands in there, disrupting passes, and all of that stuff matter. He hustles on every play. So Al Horford's a very big part of this team, Jordan. And, they expect big things from him, and they're actually getting big things from him. He has them beat by a couple of 100,000. Yeah. Yeah, well, he's got a lot of time, man. Give Joel Embid some time. I'm pretty sure he'll probably pass Horford up on most of those numbers, to tell you the truth. But what else? What you got there, Jordan? Ben Simmons is from LSU. He made the SEC look like high school teams. Yeah, well, aside from Kentucky. Oh, yeah. He's out of Australia, too. Did you know that, Jordan? He's Australian. Ben Simmons is. But, yeah, man, he was a handful in college. I'll tell you that. He gave those guys all kind of problems. And you knew that he was going to come into the league and be a problem. And he's definitely not disappointing. Ben Simmons is a great young player. And if he can develop a jump shot, it would be a whole lot better. A whole lot better for the Philadelphia 76ers. So we'll have to see, about Ben Simmons. Yep, he's Australian, bro. He sure is. So a lot of these international players, they instead of going and playing international ball, they'll come and go to college here and, bring their skills here so that they can get into the league a lot easier, because it's harder to get into the league. The NCAA has somewhat of a lock on getting players into the league. So it's harder to get in the league from the Euro competition or the international competition. So you'll see a lot of these international players take that route. You know what I mean? So we're back to the game, guys. And my stream is up. Woo-hoo! All right, so Ben Simmons passes the ball over to Al Horford. Al Horford passes the ball off to Tobias for the three, and Tobias Harris just misses Vujovic with the rebound. And I always say the Dallas Mavericks player, but these guys are playing the Orlando Magic, not the Dallas Mavericks guys. Hope I didn't put that. Yeah, I did put the Magic on the thumbnail. Okay. All right, so Al Horford passes the ball to Korkmaz. Korkmaz back to Al Horford for the three. Al Horford's off on the three, and Vujovic with another rebound gives the ball off to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon drives the lane and gets blocked by Al Horford. And see, those are the intangibles that I was talking about concerning Al Horford. He doesn't have to be the greatest rebounder. He just has to, do what Al Horford does, the defense and everything. All right. So the ball passed into Aaron Gordon, turnaround jumper by Aaron Gordon, and Orlando Magic takes the lead by one. So Tobias Harris with the ball at the top of the key and a whistle blown. I think it's going to be a foul on Al Horford. He fouls Fournier. So guys, hit that like button when you come into the building. Going to have to check my description. For some reason, I always get the Dallas Mavericks and the Orlando Magic mixed up when I'm setting up these screens. And another three-pointer by Korkmaz. Korkmaz caught fire the other night, and this guy was lights out from the three-point line. So it was a turnover. He hit the shot, but he stepped out of bounds, guys. So no points. Still 9-10. Orlando up by one. Markelle Fultz with the ball at the top of the key. Passes it down to Vujovic. Give and go. Vujovic is back to Fultz. Fultz inside for the layup. So a nice start by the Orlando Magic. 12-9. Philly down by 3. And my man G Boogie just stepped in the building. Happy holidays to you too, my man. So Korkmaz drives the lane and gets the layup right over Markelle Fultz. Nice drive by Korkmaz. And that will make it 11-12, 1-point lead. Markelle Fultz drives the lane. It went right at Ennis. Nice drive by Markelle Fultz. 11-14. And Ben Simmons comes down the lane, goes through the middle for the dunk. But nice quick hands there by Markelle Fultz to knock the ball away. Yet he was called for a foul. So, one thing that I'm noticing too, guys, is a lot of these big guys, man, they're doing a great job at passing the ball. So Ben Simmons hits the first free throw. It'll be 12-14. Hey, what's up? What's up there, JJ in the building? Tomoko in the building. What's going on? So, guys, if anybody is watching the game, someone can come up and be a special guest with me, but you have to be watching the game. And you can do a little commentary with me if you like. I put the link at the top. Just until Louis gets in, I think he's running a little late. But if you like to, click that. I can only have one, so the first one in can come join. All right, so Al Horford puts up a three and is just short. But a nice tap in by Tobias Harris, and Philly retakes the lead, 15-14. DJ Augustine will bring the ball down the court. Boxing Logics United in the building. What's up with you, bro? And Terrence comes in. As soon as he checks in, buries the three for the Orlando Magic, so they're back up by 2. Ben Simmons with the pass to Korkmaz. Korkmaz gets double team, passes it to Ben Simmons in the hole. And Ben Simmons travels down there in the hole, so it will be a turnover by the Philadelphia 76ers. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first quarter. 17-15, 2-point lead. So this game is starting off fast. These guys are banging back and forth, guys. DJ Augustine will bring the ball down. And nice hands by Al Horford again to get the steal. And Ennis will bring the ball across the court, passes it over to Ben Simmons, which drives and slashes right down the lane. But there's a foul call. So it looks like Ben Simmons will go back to the line for a free throw. So, guys, both teams are really playing pretty good defense. I can't lie. Couple of turnovers, but this is starting off to be a back and forth game. Just the kind of game we want to see. We want excitement here, guys. So let me see what you guys are talking about while he's on the line. Philly on a 3-game win streak. Yes, sir. I actually mentioned that. We're going to commercial. I mentioned that earlier in the stream. Yeah, they are, and they're trying to make it 4. Dallas Mavericks. I keep saying Dallas Mavericks. Orlando Magic actually beat Philly early in the season, so they're trying to avenge that loss against Orlando Magic. But good point there, Jordan. D the Godfather Jefferson. Where's Luigi Capadon? I'm not sure. I sent him a text message. He might be running a little late there. G Boogie. Hopefully, he'll get back in here and join his man on this. Oh, sorry, I was on mute. But if anybody would like to join the game, join me up here on the panel until Louis comes up. I put the link up there in the chat, but you must be watching the game. I want to give one of you guys a chance to do some live basketball commentary until my man comes in. So Louis just texted me. He said, my fault, D, I was taking an exam. Yeah, Louis is in school. He's getting that education, and there's no problem with that. He said, I thought we were doing Pacers Heat. He was probably right, but that was my fault, guys. So we have Sixers Magic. I think the Pacers and the Heat probably would have been a better game. So what do you guys say? What's up, Gideon? Appreciate you coming in. What's going on? BJ Freeman in the building. Just a little live basketball commentary. BJ, 76ers versus the Magic. And Gideon up in there. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Gideon? So, look, let me ask you guys something. Do you guys want to switch over to the Heat versus the Pacers game, or do you guys want to continue to do this game? Because Louis said we were planning on doing the Pacers in the Heat, but we've already started this, and it's actually a pretty good game, 15-17. Terrence Ross just passed the ball off to Vujovic over to DJ Augustine. DJ Augustine drives the lane. Salute Kevin in the building. Appreciate you coming through, Kevin. Think we're going to have a good game here. These guys are really balling. Who do you think makes the playoffs, Magic or the Hornets or the Pistons? Definitely the Magic. If I'm choosing between those 3 teams, Gideon, I'm going to definitely have to say the Magics. 76ers, Magic. They'll both make the playoffs, Gideon. I believe 76ers and the Magic will both make these playoffs. They're playing good, and 76ers are actually starting to, increase their play. So, I will have to pick both of those teams to make the playoffs. So both free throws missed. And Philly with the ball passed over step out of bounds. So another turnover by Philadelphia 76ers. We're having a whole lot of turnovers early in this game, guys. So Isaac drives the lane, and Joel Embid blocks the shot, sends it out of bounds. So the Orlando Magic will retain possession. 11 seconds on the shot clock. And can't get the ball in, guys. Good defense by the Philadelphia 76ers. So there's a turnover by the Orlando Magic. And this is actually a really good defensive game, guys. Excuse me. I think we should really stay here because it's 2 minutes left in the first quarter. And it's only 15-17. So it looks like this is going to be a competitive game. Unless, of course, somebody stretches and takes a run. Change everything. But as far as right now, we got a good game going here. So Isaac with the ball at the top of the key. Passes it over to Augustine. Augustine will drive the lane. Birch passes it over to Isaac. Isaac with the jump shot, and that's off. Rebounded by the Sixers. So, man. Got one of these situations. My stream keep freezing. That's why I need my partner, Louis, in here. Or when my stream freezes, he catches up. DJ Augustine drives the lane. And blocked by Trey Burke. Trey Burke will bring the ball down across the court. Nice crossover on Isaac by Trey Burke. Drives the lane and gets fouled by Isaac. So Trey Burke will go to the line for Philadelphia 76ers. So, guys, this is a extremely good defensive game so far. Only 15-17, and it's only 1 minute, 32 seconds left in the quarter. So we're looking pretty good. And my man Louis is on the way. But, again, if anybody wants to come up here and be a guest and do a little commentary with me, you're welcome. I put the link at the top of the chat. And it'll only be until my partner Louis gets here. But if you'd like to jump on and do some guest commentary with your man D Jefferson, we're gonna start doing this just in case Louis and I are late like we are now, like he is now. But I'm not throwing no shade at my partner because D Jefferson has been late a couple of times myself. So don't think I'm throwing my partner under the bus. For some reason, the stream don't want to work. All right, so Trey Burke with the ball at the top of the key. Richardson passes it off to Richardson. Richardson back to Embid. Embid at the top of the key. And passes it off to Richardson for the three, and Richardson just misses the three. Rebounded by Isaacs. So quick three by Orlando Magic, in and out. But Isaacs gets the rebound, passes it back to DJ Augustine. DJ Augustine will dribble around the Vujovic screen, takes the jump shot, and he misses. And Ken Birch just goes right over the top on Joel Embid. So they'll call the foul on him, and it's Philly's ball. BJ said Embid shooting free throws now. B's actually been doing pretty well at the free throw line this season, BJ. I was still the show I wouldn't want Louis getting thrown out. Oh, no, I don't think he's worried about that, my man. But you're all welcome. You're definitely welcome. I couldn't kick my partner in crime, Luigi Capidon. So, guys, still a very close game, very good defensive game. 18-19, 1 point lead. Joel Embid at the line. And Joel Embid drains the second free throw, so it's a tie game now. About 3 seconds different on the shot clock and the game clock. DJ Augustine brings the ball across the court for the Orlando Magic. Dribbles at the top of the screen, has Trey Burke on him for the defense. DJ drives the lane, loses the ball, another turnover for the Orlando Magic. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and wow, Richardson takes a hard fall on the floor. comes up limping a little bit, but he appears to be okay. But man, that was a hard fall. So Josh Richardson at the line for 2.2 seconds on the shot clock for the first quarter. Josh Richardson shoots the first free throw and drains it. So the Philadelphia 76ers will take a 1-point lead, 20-19. And Josh Richardson bangs both free throws. So 2.2 seconds, and Dallas won't get a shot off. And they'll end the first quarter 21-19. So this is starting off to be a good game. Hopefully we can have a nice back and forth stretch like this. Nice competitive games. I don't like to see blowouts. I like to see nice competitive games, guys. You know what I mean? But it looks like we may just get that. We might just get that on this game here. So we're on commercial. And so once again, just in case anybody's watching the game and until Louis steps in, if you'd like to jump on and, try your hand with some live sports commentary, some play-by-play commentary with your man D. Jeff, feel free to click that link. But let's go to the chat here. BJ Freeman says, do you think Embiid and Horford do a good job of sharing the wealth? I do, but to be perfectly honest, BJ, I think they do a great job at sharing it. But they should rely on Embiid more for offensive, for the offensive. What Al Horford brings to the table is all of the other intangibles. He hustles. He gets those rebounds. He's always getting his hand in there, on transitional play passes and passes in the lane. And, he's a great defender down in that post. But, we know that Al Horford can shoot a three here and there, and he has a decent mid-range jump shot. So I think they're doing a fine job with sharing the ball. What they need, though, is for Ben Simmons to step up on that jump shot, Gideon says defensive game so far, and we may get a barn burn. We just might, and that's what I'm hoping for, but it's looking like a really good game thus far, Gideon. Is Terrence Ross out? No, Terrence Ross was actually just in the game, Jordan. So I don't think that they have any key players out right now. See, since the Warriors have won 3 in a row, 8-24, how many wins do they? You think that's no telling. I think the Warriors actually not trying to get but so many wins. I think they're trying to find their way, into that lottery, to tell you the truth, Gideon. Somewhat like our Knicks, Gideon. They're not trying to win anything. Gideon says, you are a great commentator. Who is your favorite NBA Marv. And honestly, I like Jeff Van Gundy because he's honest, Plus, he used to be our coach, Gideon, you know what I mean? But I like Jeff Van Gundy too. All right, so DJ Augustine in with the ball. Isaacs for the three. Just in and out. Embiid with the rebound. And he'll pass it over to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris will get the ball over to Trey Burke. Trey Burke will bring the ball across the court. Trey Burke shoots the ball to Richardson. Richardson with the short jump shot and drains it. So it's 23-19. Thus far, the biggest lead in the game of 4. So DJ Augustine will bring the ball down for the Orlando Magic. Kicks it over to Birch. And, air ball, but nice save by the 76ers, and Tobias Harris with the ball, short jumper, and that's off. Rebounded by Birch and gets the ball over to Augustine. Augustine at the top of the key, kicks it to Burke, and they almost lose the ball out of bounds. Miscommunication there. Trey Burke with the dribble inside to Birch. Birch with the short floater, and that's off. So Philadelphia will bring the ball down. Trey Burke with the ball. Passes it to Embiid. Embiid with the mismatch. Has DJ Augustine on him. Shoots right over the top of Augustine, but he can't get the jumper to fall. So Augustine with the ball brings it down. Slashes the lane. Pulls the ball back out to the perimeter. Kicks it over to Richardson. Hit a three-pointer, so back down to a one-point game. And I'm sorry, guys, not Richardson, Terrence Ross. Both of these guys wear the number 0. So it's back to a one-point game. Trey Burke drives the lane and one. Nice drive and score by Trey Burke. Boy, I wish the New York Knicks never let that guy go. So Trey Burke will go to the line just with the and one, 25-22, Philly up by 3 points. Embiid said, I show up when needed most. Don't know how to take that. Yeah, me either. He should show up every game, in and out. Marv is a legend. Oh, yeah, for sure. Marv is a legend. So Trey Burke completes the three-point play. So it's going to be 26-22. 9 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second quarter. So loose ball foul on Josh Richardson. First personal foul for Josh Richardson. It's been really, really good defense, guys. Really good defense in this game for both teams. So Josh Richardson just picks up the tech, complaining about the foul, of course. These referees have been a lot quicker on the technical fouls this season. So DJ Augustine will shoot the free throw for the Orlando Magic. And Augustine drains the 3, so he'll bring that lead down to 3 points. Yeah, that was a foul. I don't know why Richardson was even complaining about that. That was definitely a foul. Justin Trouble in the building, G. Jeff. Stay bringing that heat. I appreciate you, Justin. So they can get a 4-point play here. Augustine with the technical foul. Terrence Ross shooting the free throws because he was fouled behind the 3-point line. He drains 2 of them. So they might be able to tie the game here, 26-25 so far. They've hit all 3 of their free throws, and Terrence Ross will shoot the last, and they do. So they complete the 4-point play. So it's a tie game again, guys, 26-26, 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter. So Trey Burke down in the corner. Passes it to Richardson to Tobias Harris on the corner. Tobias Harris steps up for the 10-foot jumper and drains it, 28-26. Philly back up by 2. And Terrence Ross comes down and hits his own jumper. So it's 28-28, tie game again, guys. So this is pretty much a back-and-forth game. This is what we want to see. Trey Burke kicks the ball over to Tobias Harris on the wing. Get the ball down to Joel Embid in the post. Joel Embid with the one-on-one. Drives the lane. Goes right in, but Joel Embid called for the offensive foul, guys. So that's Joel Embid's second foul. And let's see this. Yeah, you got that shoulder down and extended that arm. Once you do that, they're going to call you for the foul every time. You're not going to get away with that, especially with the way these guys have been so quick on the whistle this season. But he got that right arm down and he extended it. If you kind of get that shoulder in there, you don't extend your arm, then a lot of times they won't call the foul. But as soon as they see that arm extended, then they're going to call that foul 10 times out of 10. So Ben Simmons just back in the game, and he picks up a quick foul. So there's a lot of fouls starting to go on, guys. I think these referees are trying to catch control of this game really soon. Aaron Gordon will bring the ball in. Passes the ball into Birch. Birch over to Augustine. Augustine with the floater, and that's off. Tobias Harris with the rebound. He'll bring the ball across court. Stops at the top of the key. Passes the ball into Ennis. Ennis with the Euro step, but he can't complete the shot. Terrence Ross with the rebound. 4-on-3, but nice hands by Richardson to get in for that pass. Richardson with the Euro step passes it off to Ben Simmons, who was fouled by Birch. So Ben Simmons will head to the line. Nice cut to the basketball by Ben. Nice Euro step, but he was fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2. Tie game, guys, 28-28. 8 minutes and 6 seconds left in the half. The Rockets lose to the Warriors. Everybody wants the Rockets, what the Rockets can get for us. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, they're ready to trade him off, aren't they, Jay? They get him out of there already. So, I mean, fans are critical, man. I'll tell you that. Fans are super critical. You don't perform soon, they want you out of there. Plus, they have Carmelo playing well, so that could be a lot of the reason why they want to get, another piece for Russell Westbrook. So Ben Simmons is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. It's a 29-28 game. Fournier gives the ball in to Vujicic. Vujicic with the nice layup. So Orlando takes the 1-point lead, 30-29. Ben Simmons gets the ball over to Al Horford, who almost travels. Gets the ball over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz with the floater, and that's off. And I think it's an over-the-back call on Al Horford, so he'll get the foul. And Orlando Magic gets the ball back. Not really a high-scoring game, guys. Pretty good defense, but we have a lot of turnovers. And, so it's a combination of turnovers, but good defense because not a lot of points are being put in the basket. Evan Fournier with a step-back shot. That's off. And Tobias Harris with another rebound. Tobias Harris will slash the lane and score with the layup. Nice slash to the lane by Tobias Harris to get through both defenders. 31-30. Philly takes the lead back. So this is a back-and-forth game is what we want to say. Vujicic for the 3, and that just misses. Long hits the back of the rim. Ben Simmons gets the ball back to Tobias Harris for their 3, and that's also long, hits the back of the rim. So Terrence Ross comes down with the ball, stops at the 3 free throw line, pops the jumper, and he misses, and Vujicic just knocks the ball out of bounds. So the ball will go back to Philly. Good hustle by Philly down there in the hole on that rebound. So they go into commercial, guys, and while they go into commercial, let's get to the chat, see what you guys are talking about. Horford has taken a second role player since college days. Pretty sure even Horford wants more shots by him. I don't know, Horford's a pretty humble player, though, and he plays his role well. He did an excellent job there in Boston. Kyrie didn't show up for them last season, but Horford's a humble player, so he takes the role that's given to him. So I don't think he's one of these guys that, they're going to fuss for the ball or whatever. You know what I mean? So Ross just fouled from the 3-point line. Yeah, on that last play, and they got the 4-point play there. The best I can say is I get it going for you at halftime. Embiid shows up when needed most. I must have missed where the 76ers were in the finals last summer. Embiid needs to bring it more and more. That's for sure, Jay. I'm not really comfortable with that. I'll show up when I need to. You need to show up now. A lot of these guys got to understand too. The seeding in the playoffs is important. And you don't want to be too low, especially 7 or 8. You're 7 or 8, and you play 1 or 2, and that's a hard first round to, have going into the playoffs. Westbrook doesn't play well with others. OKC lost a lot of great players siding with him. Yep, that's the truth. That's the truth. And I don't think that the Rockets are going to allow him to come there and disrupt that team, but they do need to get good pieces for Westbrook. But yeah, that might be the curse of Westbrook, man. He can't figure out how to play well with teammates, and that's a problem because this is a team sport. The LeBron system is bad for Mike, as the Mike D'Antoni system. It's for the regular season when it does work. Yeah, but LeBron does a lot better job than Westbrook, especially with making decisions on the ball. You know, one thing about LeBron, he's cursed for deferring too much. You know what I mean? Sometimes they want LeBron to. They kind of have an opposite issue. Sometimes Westbrook won't defer the ball enough, and LeBron will defer the ball too much. You know what I'm saying, Jay? So it's kind of an opposite issue. But LeBron's a bit of a better offensive player than Westbrook. I can't say that. What trade do you want to see, D? I'm not sure. Because it's kind of hard to say what piece the Rockets need. Whoever they get, it has to be a three-point shooter. So Tobias Harris inside with the nice turnaround jump hook, 33-30, 6 minutes, 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Durant to OKC. Now Russell's gone. How funny would that be? Yeah, that would be crazy. Vucic with the nice jump hook over Al Horford. So it's 32-33, guys. This is a good game. These guys are going back and forth. Oh, and while I'm at it, I did not send Lewis. Let me send Lewis this. Sorry, guys. I got to send my partner, Lewis, this link to get into the game with us. I guess he'll never show up if I don't get him the link. All right. The link is gone. So Fournier with the floater for the Orlando Magic to take the lead back. 33-34, 5 minutes and 32 seconds in the second quarter. So Tobias Harris with the ball, kicks it back out to Al Horford. Al Horford backs down Fournier, passes it back to Tobias Harris for the three. Lead changes back and forth, guys. 36-34. Philly back up by 2, and Godric just stepped back in the building. Lots of love from Kenya. We got Kenya in the building. We love you, dude. I love you too, bro, and I appreciate you coming through, my man. I really do appreciate that. So Korkmaz with the three-pointer, guys. So Philly takes a 5-point lead, which is the highest lead in this game. So the Sixers are starting to feel it, hitting those shots. So here's Fournier, has Ben Simmons on the defense. Fournier working the wing. Gets the ball to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon working on Tobias Harris, right over the top of Tobias Harris. So 36-39, nice shot by Aaron Gordon. Ben Simmons slows it down, directs traffic. Nice spin move by Ben Simmons. Got the ball to Korkmaz. Korkmaz with the step-back jumper, and that's off. Rebounded by Aaron Gordon. He'll bring it down the court quickly. Aaron Gordon on the wing. Dribbles around the Vujovic screen, steps back, jumper, and he misses that. And Simmons tried to bang it off of Aaron Gordon's leg, but I think he stepped out of bounds in doing so. So, man, this is a great defensive game, guys. I got to tell you, both teams are playing, really good defense, which is why the score is, we don't have an awful lot of points at this point. And also, the score is close. So, both teams are doing a great job. Fournier will bring the ball in, passes it in to Vujovic. So, 3-pointers hit by the Orlando Magic. Tie game again, guys. Ben Simmons brings the ball down really quickly. Embiid hesitates on the three. Kicks it out to Korkmaz. Korkmaz passes to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris gets fouled. He's complaining to the refs, but it gets knocked out of bounds. So they're just going to give him the out-of-bounds shot. No foul for Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris better calm down, because these referees have been calling technical fouls. And as they show the replay, I do believe that Isaac got hands in on him. So nice steal by Markelle Fultz. And Orlando will take control of the ball. Passes back to Vujicic. Vujicic over to Isaacs. Isaacs for the 17-footer. Isaacs misses it. Korkmaz with the rebound. Ben Simmons will bring the ball across court. Nice stutter step by Ben Simmons. Kicks it out to Tobias Harris at the top of the key. Tobias gets stuck up. Ben Simmons with the ball. Working on Aaron Gordon. Turn around. Short jump hook. And he drains it. 41-39. 2-point lead, guys. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in the half. So Aaron Gordon with the ball at the top of the key. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier dribbles around the Vujicic screen and goes right into the lane for the layup. Tie game again, guys, and Philly will talk about it. Timeout by Philly. This is an awesome game, guys. 41-41. And it's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. We have a game here, guys. Nice defensive game. Both teams on the hustle. I would like to see a little less turnovers by both teams, but not too much complaints. This is the game we want. I'm kind of glad I didn't switch over to that Pacers Heat game. I don't know how that's going, but let me check that game out right quick. See, okay, so they don't start until 8 o'clock. That game hasn't even started yet. I think that's probably why Lewis wanted to do that game, because he knew that he had class. So that's my bad, guys. That is my bad. Let me see. Lewis just sent me a text. Oh, okay. So, wow, let me give Lewis a call right now because I think he wants to do the Pacers in the Heat game. Well, this is actually a really good game. I don't really want to lead this game, guys. We're having fun. Maybe I don't know. Let's see what my partner says. I'll let all you guys hear the call. Well, this is an awesome game, man. I don't know if I want to take the chance. The first. Hello? First live call. Y'all get to hear a live call between D. Jefferson and Lewis. He might be a little upset with me. I messed it up, guys. I won't lie. Yeah, I think so too, Gideon. I think we should stay with this game. So it's all tied, 41-41. Got a live call, Louis Dee, if he answers the phone. see if we can get him to answer the phone, guys. Yeah, I was saying Horford wants Embiid to shoot more. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, which is a good request. All right, Lewis didn't answer the phone. I think that would be a good idea. All right, guys, so we're back in. Korkmaz with the ball. Kicks it to the corner. And Ben Simmons will drive the lane and just miss the layup. Vujicic with the rebound. Markelle Fultz full speed ahead down the other end of the court. And Aaron Gordon tries to get the dunk putback and just missed, but it's a loose ball foul. I think Birch over the back of Richardson. Wow, Vujicic tried to go hard on that one. Not Vujicic, but Gordon. He tried to dunk on the putback. Nice move by Gordon. He couldn't get it to go, though. All right, so Joel Embid with Vujicic on him and passes the ball out, but over and back. Scott couldn't handle the ball. It's kind of a sloppy pass by Embiid, but Scott tripped there. And then a steal by Korkmaz on the inbound pass. But he travels going into the lane. He thought he had some help there behind him. He didn't, and he kind of got stuck with the ball. But nice defense by Korkmaz. This is nice defense by both teams. You rarely see a guy get the steal like that on the inbounds pass. So Markelle Fultz with the ball. And another hand in by Korkmaz. Korkmaz goes right down the lane. And it's a goaltend by Fultz. He tried to get the chase down block, but the ball was coming down low. Let's check it out here. Yeah, the ball was coming down and it touched the backboard, so that's definitely a goaltend by Fultz. Bad thing is, though, that ball wasn't going in, so Fultz kind of gave him a point. Fournier with the floater. So tie game again, guys, 43-43. What a game. Ben Simmons will bring the ball across the court, passes it off to Korkmaz. Korkmaz over to Embiid. Embiid passes it to Richardson. Richardson with the short jumper and drains it, 45-43. 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the shot clock. This is a great game. I don't think we can leave this. I got to get a hold of Louis. We can't leave this game, guys. This is a great game. So Fournier with the step-back jumper, he just misses that. Korkmaz comes down with the rebound, gives it to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons slows it down. Looks like he's holding that ball a little long. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Korkmaz for three. In and out. Aaron Gordon with the rebound. He'll pass the ball over to Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz back to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon with the fake. Kicks it to Vucevic on the perimeter with the three-pointer. 46-45. Orlando takes the 1-point lead. Back and forth game, guys. Much action going on here. So what I think we're going to do, guys, and I hate to leave this game, but I'm going to call my man Louis. If he wants to switch over to the Heat Pacers game, we will do that. But I will keep you guys posted. We're going to probably shoot over to the LBFWN and switch to that game because it's just about to start. But what an exciting half. I'm glad I could bring you guys the first half of basketball. So Embiid steps back with the jumper, and that's off. But a nice tap in by Ben Simmons for the Sixers to take the lead. Wow, 47-46. Great half of basketball. So, guys, at this point, let's jump over to the LBFWN. I will join you guys over there. Basketball Live with Louis and Dee. What a fun half, guys. I will make sure that we stay posted on this game. But we did plan to do the Pacers versus the Heat game. So I think Louis wants to stick to that. And I can't blame him. So, guys, let's shoot on over to the LBFWN. I will meet you guys over there. I really appreciate you guys joining me for this live. I'm going to shut this one down. And we're going to pick up with the Heat versus the Pacers action. That game has not started yet, so we'll catch that game from the beginning. But I will keep you posted on this game. Such a great game, man. And you guys know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace. Shoot on over to the LBFWN now, guys.